Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing wonderful. I'm having amazing weekend. I'm sure you guys also having an amazing weekend. I'm just back from one of the astrology consultation. I really had a great time giving her the consultation, and the client was also extremely happy in terms of listening to the analysis of what is there in the Vedic birth chart. So my way of telling is generally I derive the SWOT analysis in the birth chart, and that's the most important part of my one-on-one consultation. Anyhow, let me talk about the today's topic. So today's topic is all about ancestral property gains in Vedic birth chart. Okay, what exactly is ancestral property? Okay, that is property that is being gifted by your ancestors. So that is also being seen in your Vedic birth chart. So ancestral property will be dealt by the fourth house in Vedic birth chart. Fourth house talks about your real estate profits. Fourth house talks about mother, relationship with mother, the health of mother, comforts, general happiness, as well as fourth house talks about real estate gains, property matters, ancestral property, and all that. And second house talks about your tangible and intangible assets as well, which includes the property gains as well. So second house and also fourth house, ninth house represents the house of ancestors. Okay, so we have to check the ninth house also in your Vedic birth chart, whether you have ancestral blessing or not. The ninth house talks about whether you have ancestral blessing. And where at 10th house talks about your incoming any gains actually. It can be 10th house and 11th house as well. 10th house talks about your buying ability of property. Your buying ability of property will be dealt by 10th house. And 11th house talks about the gains. It can be financial gains, it can be anything, the support from the friends, support from the ancestors, support from your family, relatives, all can be seen. Entire support system can be seen from the 11th house. Okay, so as I mentioned to you guys, ideally the second house, fourth house, 10th house and 11th house and also ninth house are very important. And the governing planet for ancestral property gains is basically Mars. Mars is a very important planet which will talk about whether you have ability to get a property gains in Vedic birth chart. And second planet that you need to check is about Mercury. Mercury also provides solid property gains. And the third planet which you need to investigate in your birth chart is basically Saturn. Okay, Saturn is also very important planet because Saturn is natural planet of giving gains. Okay, it gives little bit of hardship and little bit of delay and all that in terms of it giving its blessing. But Saturn is also a planet who can provide you the property gains. Okay, and today's topic is all about ancestral property gains. So ideally, if there is an exchange of second lord, for example, second house lord is sitting in the fourth house, or fourth house lord is sitting in the ninth house, or ninth house lord is sitting in the fourth house. So there should be exchange of planets between the second house, fourth house, and ninth house. Then we can come into the conclusion that this person will be having the ancestral property. Okay, he will be having the buying ability of having the property in their life. And let's say if at all there is a transpose of planets happens between the fourth house and 10th house, then also we can say that this person is blessed with having the property gains. Okay, and let's say fourth house lord is sitting in the 11th house, or 11th house lord is sitting in the fourth house, or ninth house lord is sitting in the 11th house, or 11th house lord is sitting in the 10th house. Any planetary exchanges happening between the ninth house, 10th house, 11th house, fourth house, and second house, then we can come into the conclusion that this person will be having the blessing from the ancestors to get the property gains. Okay, so ideally, and also along with that, the second thing that we need to check is the planetary strength of Mars, whether the Mars is being afflicted by Jupiter, Mars is being afflicted by Rahu or Ketu, or Mars is being afflicted by Saturn. If it is afflicted by Saturn, then this person can able to get the property or little bit of delay, and little he has to strive towards. And also Saturn represents the court cases and all that litigation, so the property will get into the litigation. These people will be getting money after a certain point of time once they win towards the arguments and all that. Okay, and let's say if Rahu is aspecting your Mars, then what happens is, if at all you're having the elder siblings, or if you're having a siblings, so ideally property will be going to your siblings, it will not be coming it to you. Okay, there'll be some kind of disputes that will arise because of Rahu's influence on planet Mars. And planet Mars is the planet responsible for property gains. Okay, I've been telling right from the start of this video. So the planets should be strong in your horoscope is mainly Mars, Mercury, and Saturn. Okay, at least two planets should be stronger. If at all you have a fourth house planet exalted, that means fourth house planet is sitting in a very good state of your Vedic birth chart, then you'll be getting the property. For example, fourth house lord is exalted, as it means the planet gaining its power. So what will happen at that point of time is you will be gaining the property from multiple, you'll be gaining more than one property. You will be having more than one property. That's what it means. Let's say fourth house lord is exalted and sitting in the ninth house. That is also another sign that you'll be having property not only in the domestic but also in the international as well. Even you'll be owning the property in the foreign lands as well. Why? Because ninth house represents the foreign travel, foreign opportunities, connections with foreign. Okay, and also if at all Rahu is sitting in the sixth house or Rahu is sitting in the eighth house, this is also an indication that you'll be getting the property from the foreign, you'll be having the property in the foreign countries as well. So we'll be coming across many people who will be taking properties across the foreign countries as well. So that is the main thing. And also if at all your 11th house is stronger than fourth house, so that is also another indication that you'll be having the good property gains. You'll be doing the real estate business. If at all fourth lord is sitting in the 11th house, you'll be mostly you'll be doing the real estate business. Real estate business will be really fruitful for you guys. So to summarize, so ideally you should be having second house, fourth house, ninth house, 10th house, and 11th houses. Out of these five houses, at least two houses should be stronger in your Vedic birth chart. And there should be a transpose of planets happening, like there is an exchange of planets between the lords of houses. For example, second lord should be sitting in the fourth house lord sitting in the 10th house, or 10th house lord sitting in the ninth house, or ninth house lord sitting in the second house. So these are the various combinations that we need to check in your birth chart to come into the conclusion that whether you have a blessing towards the ancestral property gains. Okay, and that is one thing. And also exaltation I talked about, like fourth house lord should be exalted and should be sitting in the second house, or should be sitting in the 10th house or 11th house of Vedic birth chart, because 11th house talks about gains and fourth house talks about ancestral property, and the ninth house talks about ancestors. Whether you have blessing from the ancestors or not can be seen from the ninth house. Okay, and the ninth house talks about foreign opportunities also. If at all ninth house is very stronger and situated in your 10th house or 11th house, that is another indication that this person will be having the property in the foreign countries as well. Okay, and let's say fourth house lord is sitting in the 10th house or 11th house, that is an indication that this person excel well in the real estate business. Okay, so that is my short bite video upon ancestral property gains in Vedic astrology. It is very important to analyze from the house perspective, from the planetary perspective, whether you have blessing from the ancestral property gains. Then we can come into the conclusion. My one-on-one consultation also includes whether you have a blessing from ancestral property, whether you'll be having the properties at multiple places. So all these things were revealed in Vedic astrology. Astrology is very beautiful. It have solutions for each and every problem. It's all you need to find out an astrologer who can explain to you your astrological birth chart in the more stringent way, so that you can able to understand your SWOT analysis, what kind of planets are in strength, what are the planets which are strong in your horoscope, what are the planets which are weaker in your horoscope, what are opportunities and what are threats. Okay, the SWOT analysis has been designed in your Vedic birth chart. And if you guys need my one-on-one consultation, I'm always there around. You guys can book our one-on-one consultation from the link that is been mentioned in the announcement section. So if you have any questions or clarifications, you can write to me at astro@vedicastrosats.com. And thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please put it in the comment box. I really love to answer for that. And bye for now. And tomorrow we'll be discussing about another topic. Okay, bye.